My name is Jacob Parafiniuk. I am an MBA student and I'm going to be graduating May 2016. We toured, we first did Denosa, which they manufacture materials for roofs. That was really cool, and very strong family culture in that business. We toured the Wholesome Bread Factory, and they had us, the tour was designed for children, so they asked that we all just pretend that we're 8 years old, and I think we all did a really good job of that, the entire trip, maybe even for some. And so that was a lot of fun, and of course we got to eat bread and cookies and muffins straight out of the oven. And then we toured Lanco paints, and I've never seen it's not just paints, they do 1,000 different products, which was just mind-blowing, and their inventory was just staggering how much product that they had. So the tours were really great. Everybody was super welcoming, and the university welcomed us with open arms. We toured the University of Puerto Rico. The campus was absolutely beautiful, and there were some student ambassadors there who kind of took us around, and the architecture was it looked like something out of the 16th century, even though it was built in like the 1930s, most of it. We did a guided tour, like a very thorough guided tour, in 2 separate groups of Old San Juan. I mean, this trip was it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I'm so grateful to have had this opportunity, like tremendously grateful, because just the bonds that were just intensified, and built, and we all experienced it together, and everything was fun, even with the group of people, because we all know each other so well. The bus ride was fun, the plane ride was fun, even though most of us were trying to sleep. But every aspect of it was just great, There was huge takeaways from a student, as a student, in terms of business and economy, management. So we learned a lot about the economy. It was very interesting to see the dynamics, the business dynamics of this place that is a U.S. territory. But the local businesses there, so the ones that aren't global, like like Lanco Paints and Denosa, most of their business, like they're not doing business with the mainland United States. They're in the Caribbean and Central and South America, and I found that interesting. It was so great to get a perspective of a unique place, because it's very unique in the sense that it's not just another state, it's not another country, it's a territory owned by the U.S. that's not getting some of the same benefits that other U.S. states get. And so I think it's like the perfect place for a business student to travel, because you get that unique perspective as someone who is going to be working in, hopefully owning my own business of one day, or working in management in some capacity, until then. It's really great to see companies who are doing the stuff that, like, they're actively doing the stuff that we want to strive for, that we talk about, like with the ethics, and we talk about treatment of employees, and we're doing all these case studies, and you have this ideal that you have in your head for the way you would run a business, and then to see them doing it, it's like just the proof is right there. The employees are happy, business is strong, they're growing as a company, they're actually contributing to the flow of life in their local economy as opposed to just sucking from it. And that's stuff that you can take with you forever. You can remember the way that they ran it and be like, no, I could see where this is going, and I don't like it. I want to get it back to, those ideals that, and those models that we got to see firsthand. I'm very inspired to learn more. I've already been reading about the history of it. I have like 8 Wikipedia pages open, reading about, the history of it, and now the economy that's going on now, the, business, politics, and so it really got me fired up to learn more about this place that was always just kind of in the peripheral and never really on the radar.